college, you're the one that is thinking about sex.
And I was crying. I don't even know anybody.
Your life just like you're young again. No, don't you cry.
Hey amazing people, it's your girl Cassandra and I'm back with another video. If you're new here, welcome home. If you're returning subscriber, baby, you know the vibes over here. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Decided to bring you a story because you guys clearly you enjoy how my life is a joke to you. Am I a joke to you? So I'm in first year, first week, first semester. Like literally, nilikuwa fresher. I was very new to the uni, and I was staying in the hostel. I had a roommate, and my roommate wasn't staying in the hostel so many times because she used to be at home. So I was always alone in my hostel, and that time I didn't have so many friends. I only had like few friends, and I don't even know the lecture halls where they are. I know nothing about school. I only knew my hostel and the marketplace that was near where we used to go and eat. What else did I know? The mess, like my friend's hostel. My friend was staying in a different hostel. So this time is around 6 p.m. and I was going to call her so that we can go for supper. So I'm on my way to her place and I met this guy and we're going to call him Pig because nigga was dirty. Pig stops me and he stands on my way and he's like,
You know what? Give me your number, blah, blah, blah.
So I gave him my number because clearly sinanga shida na kuwapea number because I've been knowing I'm gonna ignore you anyway. Went for supper. I didn't even tell my friend about the guy because clearly it didn't matter to me. Like it meant nothing, like completely nothing to me. When I was getting admitted on the first day, there is this guy. We're going to call him. Well, he was a nice guy. So what are we going to call him? Going to call him, no, I love tropicals and I don't love him like that. Like I don't love him like tropicals. So we're going to call him Buckets or Tank. No, Tank sounds weird. We're going to call him Buckets. Bucket. So I met Bucket on the line and Bucket was very good and I don't know how it happens. We just happened to be doing the same course. So he took my number and I took his number. Only classmate I knew. So this day, Bucket is supposed to bring me a lab coat, like because I was buying lab coat from Bucket's friend. He calls me and then he tells me, I'm going to bring you your lab coat later in the day. When I reach the gate of your hostel, I'm going to call you and then you'll come down and then I'll give you the lab coat. So see me, I just like I was in the hostel the whole day. I remember I didn't go to class because that I think the timetable was not yet out or it was out and I didn't know like the life was a joke. I didn't know, so I was just in the hostels the whole day and I was alone. And I'm just there, I see a new number and a new number is calling me. And then this nigga is like, room number, and I'm like, who is this? He's like Bucket. And Miss Conway master out here Bucket. Like, so I just assumed, oh, Bucket, alright. Room da. I told him my room number. And then he was like, oh, nikumbusha hostel, but then nimesahau hostel number. I was like, I'm in hostel number 1. After like 10 minutes, there is a knock on the door. And I opened the door and then I'm partly in and partly out. Sijui kama unajua when unasimamanga kwa mlango when you don't want to let someone in. Because mimi na Bucket we were just classmates and I was just going to pick my lab coat and get back. Like, and to my surprise, I see, guess who I see? A Pig stands there and he's drunk. Like, and was like, Bucket. In my head, I'm just like, no. Like, what's really happening? So he's like, Connie, you're not going to welcome me in your place. What's wrong? Blah, blah, blah. So you want to enter your hostel? And I'm like, no, I'm waiting for someone. So just get out. And he's like, it gets in, like, as in, it just, I don't know what you're doing, like, just get out. What's wrong? Me, I was sleeping on the lower bed. My roommate alikuwa analala juu mimi chini, and then there was a board that was attached to the wall kama hapa hivi somewhere. So that board tulikuwa tunaitumia kama reading table and it was strong, like someone could sit on it. So me just sat, cause when Pig entered the hostel alikaa tu direct kwa kitanda yangu chini, me sit at the board. So it's like, how you doing? Me, I'm like, nabo sana. You've already said hi. Get out. This nigga, he had the nerve. So it just stands from the bed and then he starts coming close to me and then like very close, like really close.
Trying to kiss me when it wasn't time to kiss.
Ain't gon' nah, it ain't gonna work.
And you're dirty, you're smelling like sweat. Like he was scaring me because you're very ugly. You know, you're so close to my face. Like I was so uncomfortable with him because he was drunk, and I'm paranoid because I don't know people. Remember, it's my first year, my first week, my first semester of uni. Like I don't even know people like that. And this nigga was not like even listening to me. He was just like, you see, you're overthinking the whole situation. When you think, when unadhani ninataka nini, blah 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 blah. Then he keeps coming close to me. I just tell him like, you know what? Wewe niachane, like wewe enda tu mali ulikuwa unaenda. Ni nini unanisumbua kwanza? Like get out. And then he was like,
what do you think I want to do to you? You see, I can even see your body language. You're the one that is thinking about sex. We're not even thinking about sex. I can see it in your eyes.
This nigga keeps insisting. And then I just asked him like, what do you want? What? And he was like,
you know, I want you to satisfy me.
And I was like, I got you. Mama told me never deny anybody food. I look at him and I say, queen cake here and milk, so will you take that? And then leave me the food alone. This nigga was like,
why are you pretending like you're not getting it? What are you not understanding, you big girl?
Offering you queen cakes and milk and now you're denying it? What's wrong? He was like, okay, wewe uskinja toka. Nimekupa chakula umekata, toka. In my head, I was just like, should I scream? So I told him, leave me alone, and I'm screaming. And he was just like, you know, no one will listen to you because people will think that you're screaming out of pleasure. And this nigga is like holding my hands, he's coming close. Me, I'm just pushing him. And now nimeshuka mali nilikuwa nimeketi, now I'm standing. Me and him are standing and we're about to fight. If we had to do it, then it would be on my dead body because I wasn't ready for anything like that. So I started pushing this nigga away and he was very energetic. And then we were pushing each other and now I am crying. And I'm screaming and nobody can hear me. Nobody, like, I don't know whether they were hearing me, but the kind of hostel I was staying, like, zilikuwa zimefungwa in a way, like, sauti yako inatoka nje sana, so I don't know. And now I'm screaming and I am crying and I'm telling this guy to leave me alone and he's like, it's not like that. And in my head I was just like, God, if anything bad is gonna happen to me, please let it not be this one because I'm not ready, because I didn't even know what to do at that point. But I'm just pushing him. Na hataki kuniachilia. But sasa, I was like, people say that I don't know what you dress sexually. I was in sweatpants and a hoodie and socks. I was only exposing my face and my hands. Like, I don't know what's sexual about. So I'm pushing this guy and we're pushing each other. Na sijui bahati tu kidogo. I think it's because he was so drunk. I managed to push him and then I'm opening the door. And then when I was opening the door, he pushes me. Nikaanguka. When he was coming me, I kicked him. Me nilimuuma, by the way. Me, I was just like, my teeth are gonna save me. So I was just biting him. Akinishika tu namuuma. I'm kicking him. I'm screaming. I am crying, clearly like I'm crying. This nigga cannot even see that. He's just there. But sasa, the only thing I really thank God about is because he was kind of drunk. So he wasn't that energetic. So we started pushing him and we push each other. Yani, we fought. The bed sheets hadi kitanda room mate wangu, everything in the room looked like a mess. So I just managed to get out. And then when I got out of the room, alikuwa ameanguka hapo chini and I closed the door. I carried the key to the washroom. So mimi nikamfungia hapo ndani. I went to the washroom. Nikaenda washroom and I was crying like really a lot. I don't even know my lecture hall. I don't even know anybody. Like, I only had like a guy that was in 4th year. Nilikuwa nimeintroduciwa kwake na my dad. That is the only person I knew. But I was like, is a guy, like, what am I even gonna tell him? After all, he's going to support the fellow man, and I look like I was at fault here. And I'm like, should I go to the disciplinary office? Then at the same time I'm just like, so nitaanza mwaka yangu na shule yangu na ma disciplinary cases. I don't even know where their offices are. Like, okay, tulikuwa tumeambiwa kila kitu kwa orientation, but I don't even attend. I didn't. Na kwa choo nilikuwa na simu yangu, like simu yangu ilikuwa kwa pocket bado, like na iko anguka during all that fight. So I was with my phone, and then I was like, what am I supposed to call? I cannot call my parents because what am I even going to tell them? Yangu tuko first year, sisi wote atuko orientation because that day tulikuwa na yeye. I was sure we didn't go for orientation, so me and her, we know nothing about school. I was just like, okay, let me go for my big bro, and I'm going to call him tropical because I love tropical. Like niko class but naeza toka, do you need me? Because I was crying like that time. I was breaking the news, like, where are you? I want to see you. So he came, akaniambia let's meet hapa chini because you had to sign kwa hostel. So tuka meet hapo chini ya hostel, and I told him everything, and I thought he was gonna like support the fellow man. Then he was like, why is this son of a bitch? So he brings other men. I think they were like 4. Yeah, he bring 4 men. He bring other people, and they were like 4 men, and then plus him, so they were 5. And he was like, so this nigga tried to harm my small sis, so let's go get him. I won't tell you what happened because if I say it I won't tell you what happened, but just know that my bro and crew, okay, they dealt with this man like properly, like it was dealt with properly. We used to meet at school. I don't know what was happening. Kila saa tu nikitembea I'm going to eat, I meet pig. And then nikimwangalia, it was very shy. Like alikuwa very shy. Me, I was very bold. I was just looking at him, and then he's looking down, and then he didn't want to look me directly. He was just shy the whole time. From that time, I started sleeping at my friend's place. Like it was just a lot for me to handle. This time I'm in 3rd year, and then a friend of mine akanipost kwa status yake because I was selling some stuff. Hi, nimekuona kwa beshte yako and I think you're really pretty. I want to support your business. And I was like, all right, thank you. So we talk about business. Akaniambia venye akona mabeshte wake, they want to buy my stuff, blah 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 blah. So I tell him to give them my number. And so after that, talk your business. After a while, he's like, but you know, I like you so much, blah blah. I was like, let me see your photo. Cause one thing about me, baby, I'm gonna ask for your photos. If you're boring, then I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm sorry. Just take your photo. I'm sorry. If I've ever done,
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I didn't mean you ugly. Maybe I was busy. Now this guy sends the photo, and I'm like,
this is the work of the devil. I cast you and I bind you and I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Amen.
your name is Bucket, because he said he was Bucket. Because later on in the day, that day, Bucket still came. So I think, yeah, kufuatilia, by then they share a name. It was just a coincidence. So I'm like, your name is Bucket, but me, I want to call him Pig. That is not, that, your name is Pig. It was like, yeah. I was like, I know you. It was like, I don't know you. And I'm like, I know you. I've seen you, and me and you have a bad history. You ever tried to rape me or something? I was like, no, that's not me. That's not me. Why would I do something to someone pretty like that? Me, I have a mom, I have sisters. I asked the friend when you limped a number, do you know this guy? The friend was like, yeah. And I told the friend, but then ukijana, you ever tried to do something bad to me? And my friend was like, several girls have said so. And I was like,
blocka على الفيسبوك، blocka على الواتساب، blocka تليفونات، blocka انستغرام، blocka.
okay, if something like that ever happened to you, if someone has ever attempted to rape you, that was not your fault. If they succeeded, you should forgive yourself, because if you think like it's your fault, it's not. So just say like, forgive yourself, talk about it, and yeah, take care of yourselves out here. Be careful. That's all.